Good afternoon, I'm Malcolm Jordan and this is your midday news fix for Friday the 13th of June. A Boeing 787 Dreamliner jet, identical to the one that's crashed in India, made 4 emergency landings in less than a month earlier this year. An Air India plane heading for London crashed into a doctor's hostel in Ahmedabad overnight, right after takeoff. Officials have confirmed the preliminary death toll is at least 290. The Telegraph reports issues involving an identical American Airlines plane this year were linked to its wing flaps. CNN's Richard Quest says footage of the Air India plane shows no indication of these flaps retracting as they should.
There is this definite moment where the power issue becomes quite prevalent and obvious.
Meanwhile, the boss of Air India, New Zealander Campbell Wilson, says this is a difficult day for his company, but the focus is on the family and friends of those on board.
The investigations will take time, but anything we can do now, we are doing.
6 years after the body of 3-year-old Loy Jones was discovered in a gore oxidation pond, a coroner is set to make the call on whether the death was a tragic accident or something more sinister. Police have twice concluded the toddler drowned in the pond near his home in 2019, but his father believes he was murdered. Herald reporter Ben Tomset told Herald Now coroner Alexander Ho will deliver his findings in Invercargill today. The Corrections Minister is defending tougher crime laws, with projections showing it'll spike our prison population. The Ministry of Justice projects the prison population will increase 36% by 2035 to more than 14,000 people. New policies such as the Sentencing Reform Act and the reinstatement of the 3 strikes law are pushing the projected growth. Mark Mitchell told Ryan Bridge prisons are the safest place for violent offenders. Meanwhile, Justice Minister Paul Goldsmith has announced a judicial conduct panel will inquire into the alleged behaviour of an acting district court judge. It relates to an incident at Auckland's Northern Club last year in which Judge Emma Aitken allegedly disrupted a New Zealand First event. Here's senior political reporter Sophie Trigger.
The alleged incident led to the Judicial Conduct Commissioner recommending that a formal panel investigate what happened, a recommendation Paul Goldsmith's accepted. Following the inquiry, he says the panel will provide a report, which will include its opinion on whether Judge Aitken's removal should be considered. Panel members will be appointed after consulting the Chief Justice.
Ski fields in Queenstown have got their chairlifts turning ahead of opening day tomorrow. NZ Ski Chief Executive Paul Anderson says the Remarkables and Coronet Peak have had 8 solid days of snowmaking mixed in with natural snowfall. Meanwhile, Mount Hutt attempted to open this morning, but rainfall caused the snowpack to become unstable, pushing launch day back to tomorrow. To sport, golfer Ryan Fox has shot a 2-over par 72 in the opening round of the US Open on the Oakmont course to sit 6 strokes off the lead. Canadian swimmer Summer McIntosh has set 3 world records in less than a week. She's now broken the marks for the 200 and 400 medleys and 400 freestyle at their national trials. And Tottenham have reached an agreement with Brentford to make Thomas Frank their next football manager after days of negotiations in the wake of Ange Postecoglou's sacking. I'm Malcolm Jordan. That's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at 5 p.m. from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.